this program. Okay, I would love to start from my name, especially those of you meeting me today for the first time. You can get to know me a little bit much better. My name is Engineer Ofon Bokubokudum. I'm the facilitator of today's presentation. So I'm actually here to share an idea to every forward-thinking, business-minded individual who wants to improve their financial life, improve the lives of people around them, who want to rise by raising others, who want to achieve their financial goals, who want to grow themselves personally. And they are in the right place at the right time, of course, with the right set of people. And I would not love to talk about the business without not talking a little about myself. I came into the business. Okay, our company is already 17 years old in over 100 countries in the world, and we're already 17 years old in over 100 countries in the world, 11 years in Nigeria. I am 8 years old in this company. I came in as an electrical engineer who went to school. The way we send our children to school, I was asked to study hard. I did those things, put my legs inside the water, read all through the night, graduated with 2-1, all the things they told us to do those days, and went for service at Anambra State, finished my youth service 2011, started looking for a job till 2014. For 3 good years, I had no job. I was broke, I was poor, I was eating from hand to mouth. I was depending on all my aunties and uncles to survive. May you never depend on someone to survive in the mighty name of Jesus. At some point, all my aunties stopped supporting me financially, all my uncles stopped supporting me financially. One day I was so frustrated that I packed my certificate under the mattress. Forget the fact that I'm a graduate, went on the street, started looking for where they are building houses. Anywhere I see they are building house, and somebody ask question, please, can I see the contractor handling the project? When I'm being shown contractors, the contractor handling the project, I'll go and kneel down, carry my hands up, say, okay, I beg no vex, engage me, I want to work. Sincerely speaking, most contractors out of self-pity gave me opportunity, and I was being paid 3,000 naira as a day job. I was cool, happy, thanking God that life is getting better for me. I never knew that once you finish one project in Nigeria, you can stay for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, no contract. If you call a contractor, they will tell you, oh boy, work no day. When work, they will call you on phone. I say, wow, it's not good for a man like me to be idle. Let me go and learn how to do liquid soap and air freshener. I let me be selling while they are calling for, before they call me for contract, for side jobs. And every day I carry liquid soap on my head to go and sell. I'll be crying, God, how did I spend 6 years in school and end up selling liquid soaps just to buy food and eat? In the process of selling liquid soap, someone made me share this business I'm about to share with you too. Of course, I said, in Engineer Fund, if you partner with this company, the company will ask you to submit your social capital. They will help you convert your social capital to financial capital and pay you money every day of your life. I said, please, what is social capital? He said, all the names and numbers in my phone is called social capital. Everybody I know is my social capital. Everybody I will know is my social capital. I will write down the names of everyone I know and their phone number, give it to the company. The company have soaps, toothpaste, beverages, lands, homes, and they will talk to them. They're looking for customers. They will talk to the people about their product and services. Whoever that is interested and pick product and services from the company, I'll be paid percentages, depending on what they pick, 10%, 25%. I was interested. When I asked him how much would they pay me on a daily basis, he said like 10,000 naira in a day, 20,000 in a day, 100,000 naira in a day. I carried my hands on my head. I shouted, I never believed the business. I never believed this business. I doubted the business for 8 months, 8 good months. After 8 months, the young man went and bought a small Toyota Corolla. He drove the car and showed it to me and said, Engineer Fund, come and see the result of the business I've been talking to you about. Immediately I saw that car, being a typical Nigerian man who loves to see results, because we tell in Nigeria that results cancel insult and seeing is believing. So I swallowed my pride. Immediately I saw the car. I followed him to attend a presentation. And after the business presentation, I wanted to pick 3 in one portfolio, but I didn't have the money to do that because all my accounts was not up to 20,000. And I decided to make calls to borrow money from family and friends. And my uncle that borrowed me the money to start the business asked me to hold my ear, and he made statement like this: this money is borrowing me from the family purse. If this money lost, I should follow the money and loss. And that was a risk I took. I took the money, started the business. I'm so glad to let you know that in my first 30 days of doing this business, 1 month, this company pays me 1.8 million naira. I remember my uncle money returned to him, pack out of face me, I face you. This year, 2023, is my 8 good years in this company. I don't like talking about my 8 years experience. I want to talk about my first 5 years experience in this company. In 5 years, company has paid me over 600 million naira. They've taken me to about 10 countries in the world free of charge. The white Mercedes-Benz you see on the screen is my 5th car in the business. And of course, this car you see give me so much respect I don't deserve. This is my latest property costing me over 100 million naira. And the street is even named after me. And of course, this is the first time I ever traveled outside the country. 2016, this is the first time in my entire life I ever boarded a flight. This company took me to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Manila. If you see my face, you can see I was just escaping from poverty. On the screen, I was single, not married. But today, to the glory of God, I'm a proud father of 3 children, you know. When I came back to Nigeria, I quickly got married from the money the company has been paying us. This is my lovely, beautiful wife. The one here in the middle here, this is me. And this is my first mentee, Mrs. Nineme Paul, the first woman I ever mentor in my life. And she earns 1 million naira every single month minimum. We're only 3 in my team out of 125 Nigerian delegates. And of course, the following year, I personally mentor 19 people that earns 1 million naira every single month out of 128 Nigerian delegates. And the following year, I'm so happy to let you know, that is 2019 here. Okay, good and fine. Perfect. Okay. 2019, I personally mentor 28 people that earns 1 million naira every single month out of 229 Nigerian delegates. The following year, I took over 100 people to Dubai. We hire yacht schools. We enjoy ourselves because traveling is part of education. Poor man no they ever go vacation for this life. Poor man vacation for this life in a village. That's why we say poor man traveling, ask him, where they go to? You always tell them, I'm going to my village. Not that village is a bad place, but the fact is that if you widely travel, you will be more educated, more exposed, and things that bother people will never be a problem to you. These are the partners of the board of directors of our company alongside with me. And that is me and my beautiful wife representing my country, Nigeria. And that is me and my beautiful wife. And my life has never remained the same. Every year, the company organizes trips upon trips upon trips. So I'm very sure you will not miss the 2023 trip. So the business I'm about to share with you is all about the sharing economy. Because I talk very fast, I know for sure. Please, even if you forget everything I'm going to say today, please don't forget the sharing economy. Because, you know, this is how you can listen to me and someone asks you, oh, what are you listening to? You say, the man is just talking about the sharing economy. And that would be very fine. If you ask you, what is the sharing economy all about? Tell him it's about the new normal, the new way of achieving your dreams, your goals, you're helping people to also achieve their financial dreams and purpose in life, fulfilling their purpose in life, and also rising by raising other people and making a contribution to the society, positive contribution for a better society and a better environment at large. So I would like to start by giving a special warning. If you don't believe that anyone can become super successful multimillionaire within 6 months to 3 years, then this program is not meant for you, because what I'm about to see right now has created successful multimillionaire within 3 months to 3 years. Take a look at this. Look at this beautiful woman. Her name is Mrs. Hannah Okondo. And this woman is a graduate of accounting. She's a graduate, a proud mother of 2 children. And this woman was no job. She needed to support the family. She needed to support the husband. So she decided to go and sell recharge card 8 times, you know, under the umbrella, just to make sure she provide food on top of the table for our children and the family. So we made this woman, and we of course we talked to her about the business opportunity. In just 1 year of partnering with us in the business, she has bought her car, bought her landed property, traveled with us also outside the country. And I'm happy to let you know that how will you feel waking up one morning to realize that all your dreams and goals are becoming a reality? If you're going to feel good, then this program is for you. Because see, the fact that SIGP project is a global brand that is aimed at empowering individuals with financial strength, ability to convert your social capital to financial capital. So the company helps you convert your social capital to financial capital using a leverage system. So if you don't know how to do that, we will practically boldly teach you how to use how to convert your social capital to financial capital using a leverage system. So the vision of the company is to create 100,000 entrepreneurs that will earn $10,000. That's for about 4 million naira to 7 million naira every single month before the year 2025 through the SIGP project. So we're also happy to let you know that what is your plan? Because a lot of us ask us question, what is the company? What are we going to get? What are we going to achieve? Partner with the company. So we have to tell you that the real reason, what we have noticed that the real reason that most people, of course, are struggling in life financially is because they learn to work hard for their money, but they never learn and understand the principles of wealth creation. So the main reason why people are struggling today financially is because they refuse perpetually to understand and learn the principles of wealth creation. Of course, one of my friend, my mentor, Robert Kiyosaki, said this statement, and it's true. Let me make my class a little bit interactive by making sure I bring this triangle called the wealth triangle. So, and this is called wages. You call it wages, or you call it money, or you call it, and this is labor, and this is called profit. Let me try and see what I can do. Okay, perfect. Okay, imagine that somebody buys a goods for 100,000 naira, sells it for 150,000 naira. Of course, the person expects to make a profit of about 50,000 naira, right? So a lot of us will call it profit, a lot will call it interest, but we want to tell you that it's not called profit, it's not called interest. That thing you see is called margin. Margin. Until you carry the money and put in an investment, and the money brings out another money, you call it profit. That means your money, until your money makes money, you don't call it profit. So what is business? For the purpose of communication and understanding, what is investment? This business is anything you do that brings money. That means you did something, whether it's federal government, local government, your own, your uncle's own, your boss own, you did something and money came out. Obviously, you are doing business. So what is investment? Anything money does that brings money. So when money do something, buy treasury bill, bond, shares, real estate, you know, you are not giving the things food, and the thing brings money. That is called investment. So until your money makes money, you are not permitted to buy luxury. I keep telling people, if your money doesn't make money, you only spend it on necessity or needs, because any challenge that cannot wait for your money to multiply is not for you to solve. Some challenges expire with time. Some die by ignoring them. You know, most times you want to solve all the problems you have in this life, and the sincere I want to ask you right now, since you were born, have you finished solving all your financial problems? The answer is no. So until your money makes money, you don't spend it. Money was not meant to be spent. I keep telling people, money was meant to use to make money before you spend. So my topic of discussion with you today is to show you how you can use money to make money. You know, my biggest challenge in 8 years working with people is to educate a typical Nigerian man how we can use money to make money. Most of them are not always interested. So last year, I was just talking to God, and God opened my eyes to this scripture from the book of life, Proverbs 1 verse 22. It says, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. That's what I'm going to. Fools hate knowledge. Why do fools hate knowledge? God opened my eyes to understand that not all the birds are eagle, and not all the cats are lions, and not all human beings are royalty. Not everybody is on a royal family. So why is that not everybody is on a royal family? Because Proverbs 25 verse 2 says, it is the glory of God to conceal a matter, and honor of a king to search out matters. That means all kings always search and learn. Why do kings always search and learn? Simple, because learning is a royal habit. Learning is royalty. Knowledge is royalty. That's why fools hate it. Fools hate it. You know, it's not far from the truth. Do you know why fools hate knowledge? The fact is that they think that wealth creation is by effort. They hate knowledge. They hate royalty. They don't want to associate with it. A foolish man prefer to go because he thinks that wealth creation is by effort. I tell people, if wealth creation was by effort, people that carry wheelbarrow in the markets, they would have become the richest people in the world. If wealth creation was by effort, people that carry Dangote cement from trailer to warehouse would have become the richest people in the world. So the fact is that if you see a man struggling today, that man needs knowledge, that man needs information to take him out of that struggle. So he needs something to take him out of the struggle. That's that nothing is difficult in life, because life was not supposed to be difficult. Birds don't struggle to fly. Fishes don't struggle to swim. So when you say a man struggling, the man is simply untrained. We are simply untrained. You are simply untrained. I am simply untrained. Nothing is difficult in this life. That's to say that a poor man is untrained, wealthy man. That means everyone is wealthy. Every single soul you see on this life, this planet, they're all wealthy people, but they're not trained. So let me make it a little bit interactive. See if you can hear me very well and you have a good network. You can unmute yourself and answer me, yes, if I learn how. I'll ask simple questions. So I will need a chorus answer from the participants of this Zoom call. Yes, if I learn how. I'll ask simple questions. Number one question I would love to ask is, can you become a medical doctor? You answer me, yes, if I learn how. Can you become a medical doctor?
Yes, if I learn how.
Can you become a lawyer?
Yes,
Yes.
I learn.
Can you become a billionaire?
Yes.
Yes, if I learn how. Can you make more money?
Yes, I learn how.
Yes, if I learn how. That means the problem is not the money. The problem is not the doctor. The problem is not what you are passing through. The problem, are you willing to learn your way out of that situation you are finding yourself right now that you don't like? See, wealth is a behavior. I tell people, by actions and activities, you can make money. But by character, discipline, and behavior, you will keep and save money. But by knowledge, you multiply money. So wealth is a behavior, is a habit, is a routine. If you find a wealthy man and copy his routine, I can tell you, practice that routine for 21 days, that becomes a habit. For practice for 90 days, you become obsessed with the routine. You can't even stop it. It's difficult to stop it. Then practice it for 10,000 hours, you become an expert. Practice for 7 years, you become a professional. Oga, money go to pursue you. I keep telling people, see, you have to understand that by this virtue of understanding, virtue of knowledge we are telling right now, you become aware. Because one of the first law of wealth is awareness. You can never desire something you are not aware of. I keep telling people, you can never achieve a goal you never set. So how do you even know it's a goal? Even when you achieve it, how will you know you have achieved it? So looking at it today, I want to gladly tell you today that, let me go back to connect the dots. Since you are ready to learn how. Who is a laborer? A laborer is anyone that puts in efforts to earn money. I said effort is a common denominator. Knowledge is a differentiator. Everybody make effort in life. Keke man, Okada man, Buhari, everybody make effort. But knowledge is a differentiator in the effort. In fact, the same effort with the wheelbarrow pusher and a medical doctor, they are not the same effort, because they can be the same effort, but knowledge differentiate the wheelbarrow pusher and a medical doctor. So when somebody, I want to also add to this, not all efforts bring results. Some people just do fruitless effort that will never that will not amount to anything. So when somebody make effort and in the right direction, money comes out. When a third party determines how much you earn, it's called salary. That means when something other than you controls your income source, it's called salary. And when something controls your income source, your salary, that person controls your life, because he eventually tell you when to come to work, when to close from work, whether it's federal government, state government, local government, whether it's your boss or your uncle. So when something controls your income source and determines how much you earn, it's called salary. Don't allow anything to put a cap on your income because you are more than enough. Please, I want to see everyone go to the comment section and type, I am more than enough. I am more than enough. When you decide to take charge of your income, of course, it's called income. When that income is only with your energy alone, it's called linear income. That means you have to push the wheelbarrow to make the money. You have to cut the grass to make the money. You have to teach to make the money. That means your effort must be put for you to make money. It's called linear income. When that money is not depending on your effort alone, is called residual income. So the question remains, the concept of using money to make money is a residual income concept. So how do we create residual income? Number one, by building people, by building a team, by building organization, by building a community, by building a business family. This is how we create residual income. So you want to be rich and wealthy, you must practice one of these things. You want to become rich and wealthy. If you are not ready to practice building people, building organization, building a community, then this business is not for you. It will be difficult for you to become wealthy in life. You'll be living life, a lot of people just live life, pay bills, and they wait for the day they will die. So my recommendations I normally do for everyone who want to be successful in life and build long-lasting wealth that will live after he has long gone. Wealth is a matter of number of days. You can live at the same level you are living without not being not being broke, without not being poor. So you cannot live for 10 years. If you cannot live for the next 6 months without not being broke, there's a fire on the mountain. That means the amount of savings, the amount of money you have, the amount of investment, the amount of resources you have cannot take you for the next 2 to 3, 5, 20 years. That means you have to do something right now. So recommendations, you must stick to the rules of 30, 70% rules or 50, 50% rules. That is to say that wealth cannot be created without discipline. Wealth cannot be created without discipline. So 10% is for tithe, 10% is for charity, 20% is for business, and just a recommendations. You can play with the percentages, but your life, you must budget money. I keep on saying what poor people do, poor people spend without budget. I keep saying, you want to be wealthy, you must budget and you must stick to budget. I keep telling people, because if you don't budget your money, you cannot stop you from stealing your money, and you can never duplicate or multiply your money. You can never make residual income. So let me say, you're going to save 50% already spent. You do what is called delayed gratification, either for 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. Get an accountability partner, get a mentor, get a coach. So you're going to save 50% or 30% of your money. After that period of time, you decided to do that. You put the money savings into an investment. After attending 2-3 months, a course on investment, how investment works, because the knowledge of investment is more important than the investment in itself. And I want to add this to you guys. See, the wisdom and the knowledge you need to succeed in life is in the process. Please don't dodge, don't cut corners in the process, because the wisdom and, of course, to sustain and maintain wealth is in the process. So if you don't succeed in a business, you can never do good investment. So you must have good success in business to have good success in investment. So when we have attended, you now invest your money. When it brings money, it's called profit. So if we want to give it to you, 1 month to 3 month training to help you earn 200K to 3 million naira through our mentorship program. And the mentorship program is truly free of charge. We do it as a corporate social responsibility, a way of giving back to society, because we rise by raising others. So at least you can make 1.5 million naira to spend and 1.5 million to save. So they can use it to do investment and it makes money for you. So until your money works for you, okay, you will still be struggling in life. The greatest gift God can give to a man is for a man to live and enjoy money working for him. But money doesn't get tired. People get tired. So you can move to 3 months to 3 years program just to teach and train and make work with you, at least for you to earn 50K in a day. 50K in a day for 10 days is 500K, 20 days is 1 million, 30 days is 1.5 million naira. Imagine in the present economy, in the way inflation is on the rise, you are making 1.5 million naira as an extra income. How will you feel? Good or very good? Someone is telling me very good. So a lot of people always argue with me how sure it is. I said, let me show you some evidence of my own personal daily incomes, daily alerts. I keep saying this. I'm in the company for 8 years. For the past 4 years of my life, I have never earned less than 100,000 naira in a day. In fact, recently, I'm so scared of showing people my personal life and my present alerts because it scares a lot of people. It scares me. So I would like to take you guys to 2 years ago. One of the month company paid me the smallest amount of money. And that month is the month of October. October 1st, company pays me 182,000. 2nd October, 573,000. Saturday and Sunday, banks don't work in Nigeria. I didn't get a pay. Monday, 687,000. Tuesday, 582,000. Wednesday, 300K. Thursday, 503,000. Of course, Friday, 390K. I have never earned less than 100K in a day. The Monday again, 685,000, Tuesday, 367,000, Wednesday, 306, and Thursday, 2.1 million naira. On a Friday, 411,000 naira. Every single day of my life, this company simply pays me. And if I can succeed and do it, you can do it better. So there are 3 major things you must agree to do. Of course, if you are interested to be part of this community, you're interested to be part of to do the business. If you are sure you cannot do these 3 things, please don't get involved, because there's no way I can even help you to succeed. In fact, nobody will even help you because it's really difficult. So number 1, you must agree to give us your social capital. There's a contact on your phone, at least up to 150 contacts. So we will call them, talk to them about our soap, toothpaste, beverages, our lands, our homes. If any of them is interested and pick portfolios, you earn percentages. So at least we'll get 6 customers for you in the next 2 months. That's what we can assure you. We can assure you of the process and never the result. We promise process and not result, because we know the secret is in the process. So if I'm ready to attend Millionaire School 8 to 9, Monday to Friday, either online or offline on Zoom, at least once in a week or once in 2 weeks, at least. Because do you know why Millionaire School is important? It's not good to do something blindly. Never you do any business or investment blindly. Attend to learn, because person will go to medical school, when the person graduates, he becomes a medical doctor. Person will go law school, when he graduates, becomes a lawyer. Okay, person will go millionaire school, when the person graduates in 6 months time, or will the person become a self-made multi-millionaire for sure. So you have to read personal development books, because if you don't invest in yourself, nobody can even help you. You know, books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John C. Maxwell, The Secret of the Millionaire's Mind, and so many other books for yourself. You know, I keep telling people the essence of work, you that goes to work every day, is not to make money. The essence of work is to improve the spirit of the worker, the mind of the worker, the competence of character of the worker, so that his values will be improved. Business takes values and make money. So if the worker is not happy, his value is not, his spirit is not improving, he's very dull, emotionally down, he can't be productive at the workplace. Because see, any business, any job, any opportunity that distracts you from personal development is a scam. So when something doesn't make you bring opportunity for you to grow yourself, it's a scam, because the substance of money is who you become, and the shadow is cash. So if you don't become, you can never have a shadow. I keep telling people, whatever we are looking for in life, we want freedom, want freedom. Freedom doesn't come from making money. It comes from learning how things work for the purpose of improving yourself and things around you. So when you grow yourself, everything grows. Everything environment will run and catch up with you. You are where you are today because of the way you think. The thought behind your action is more important than the action, because your expectation is what brings the difference in the result, in the effort. Expectations bring the difference in result and effort. So we want to show you this. For every tall building, there's a deep foundation. Our job with you is to help you build the foundation only. And it takes us 6 months to help anybody build the foundation. So in your first 2 months, all the contact you will give to us, we will need to just help you get 6 customers. And then you will earn money. And then the first 6 months, you are making 756,000 naira every month for the rest of your life, minimum, as long as this company lives. So we are glad to let you know that once the foundation has been built, you are really living a good life of your dream, of God's goals and your reality. So looking at it today, Somebody say, okay, you don't understand. I'm a very busy man. I go to work. I said, don't worry. We have a plan for a busy man scenario, a busy man program. So your first 1 month, for example, in a worst case scenario, only 2 customers say yes, and your company pays you 7K. Imagine that you never did anything again, but you enroll the 2 of them into the millionaire school, and the millionaire school enrollment is free of charge. We train and mentor them, collect contact from their phone, tell them about the product we have: soap, toothpaste, beverages, the land, the homes, the real estate. So, and the 2 of their friends came and picked portfolios. They earn 7K, for example. This is the least they can ever earn. You can earn 7K1, 7K2, that's 14K. In the next 1 year right now, you're already earning, in the worst case scenario, 17.2 million naira as an extra income. Do you know a lot of people ended last year not having 17.2 million in their account as an extra income? They started this year already, and I can tell you the truth, they never had any plans to make money. And look at it today, we are on a promo. And of course, if 49,000 for a startup portfolio, after the promo, it will be 100K. One billion portfolio is 79, after the promo is 150K. 3 in 1 is 120, after the promo, 300K. 7 in 1 is 259,990, after the promo, 500K. Of course, 15 in 1 is 499,990, after the promo, 1 million naira. 31 in 1, 999,990, after the promo, 2 million naira. So any of your contact portfolio that pick any of the portfolio, you earn percentages of course, whatever they picked, from 10% to 25%. I keep telling young people, stop looking for money. Money is a slave of value. Look for value that solves a problem. Money will look for you. Value is a slave of knowledge, and knowledge is a slave of learning. You cannot see a doctor or engineer who makes money without not passing. A doctor must pass through a medical school. An engineer, a lawyer must pass through, of course, a law school. So you want to make money, of course, you must understand how money is being created. Once you know how money is being created, it will be difficult to make money, of course, manage money, and multiply money. But if you don't understand that, it will be difficult to make money, manage money, and multiply money. So looking at it today, I want to tell you that success will never lower a standard for anyone. You need to rise to the level of success. Those of you that pray and fast that success should lower a standard, it's not possible, because foolishness is complicating simple things, and wisdom is simplifying complicating things. So looking at this, don't wish things were easier, wish you were better, because ignorance is not a demon. You cannot cast it out. The only solution to ignorance is knowledge, awareness, light, and enlightenment. So I want to briefly explain the difference between 419 Ponzi schemes, business, and investment. So how do you know something is 419 or is a Ponzi, is a scam? Number one, they don't have physical products, no services they render. And of course, those are products, there's no NAFDAC number, no SON number, and they'll tell you that you don't have to do anything, you make money, run away. There is no free money, even in Freetown. Anything business, you must put in your time, your energy, your effort, your commitment, your passion, your focus. If you want to do investment, please go to legal financial institutions like banks. Don't give somebody your money. Buy treasury bills, bonds, shares, real estate. So today, I'm not talking about investment. I'm not talking about a Ponzi scheme. I'm talking about business. So you want to do business, we'd love to work with you. We hold this Zoom call every Sunday, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, West African time, GMT +1. So we have the head office in Nigeria, head office in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. You want to meet me one-on-one, you can as well meet me at 20 IBB, opposite Uyo here, opposite E-Library, Star Time Plaza, the last floor. So you can buy a car, doing the business, you can build a house, you partner with Access Bank, Eco Bank, Zenith Bank, the Magnet Realtor, the real estate company. Nature's Way is in US, our major partner that have been in existence for the past 50 years. They produce products like soap, toothpaste, beverages, and all these products we're giving to you as alongside with the portfolios once you pick. So you have so many training, coaching, mentorship things to enjoy. From the company, we have a lot of benefits: excellent health, asset acquisition, free international trip, brand new cars, time freedom. You have nothing to lose, basically. We have so many achievements and awards. The company has created over 60,000, self-made multi-millionaire in the 17 years. The company started in March 2006, over 100 countries in the world. We don't hold conventions in halls, but in stadiums like this, the face that I saw this, I never believed myself until when I left the country for the first time. 120 Nigerian delegates, you can see me. There are millions of people all over the world making money every day. You can see when I returned back to Nigeria, I was in head office in Lagos. When I saw France do buying the portfolio, Segun Arinze, popular Nollywood actor, even the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, in our head office in Abuja, look at father, look at sister, even the former President Obasanjo, OBJ, and the President Governor of Benue State or Governor Oton. Of course, you can see Kanu Wanko is the brand ambassador company, his brother Bona, Nnamdi Achukwu, and a lovely wife. This is the board of directors of our partners company. Look at the first time I made them at Sheraton Hotel in Lagos. Look at me, exactly 1 year I was trained and mentored, how I look like. My life has never remained the same. So you can see all expense paid trip every year. You can see a lot of people that passed through the millionaire school that are super successful today. This is me driving my fifth car right now. This engineering is a self-made multi-millionaire architect to go, self-made multi-millionaire engineer Franklin, Mr. Edith Philip, Mr. Sidon Gedan, Mr. Anthony Wose, Chuku Somujo Chuku, so people Miss Nene Paul. Of course, some people will fail, time will fail me to mention all the names. Chuku Somujo Chuku, Miss Anokondo. So I would like to round up by telling you the company will give you a package, free package worth 70K, soap, toothpaste, beverages, of course, personal 6 months, personal website, lifetime website worth 500K, 6-month mentorship training worth over 1 million. Now, what you are supposed to pay is 1,570,000, but the company has subsidized it to 100K. On top of the 100K promo con day for inside. So looking at it today, a portfolio today is 49. Startup portfolio, you can start. After the promo, it's going to be 100K. So one portfolio is 79. After it is 150K. And 3-in-1 is 129. I started with 300K, but now you guys are enjoying promo. 7-in-1 is 215 after the promo, 500K. 15-in-1 is 419 after the promo, 1 million. So you can do the 31-in-1. But I can assure you, you can start from anywhere and upgrade. I know if money is not a factor, you start from the biggest one, but you can start and upgrade. So let's say the VIP program is for those that can pick 7 for themselves and pay for 8 people that we can train and mentor that work for you. This is a company project account on the screen. You can take a screenshot of it, make your transfer right now, take advantage of the promo, and then take advantage of the mentorship program. The starting point of all achievement is desire. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, why not say yes and then learn how to do it later? We are assuring you, we are going to teach you, because action change things, because those who take action quickly get results faster. Frequently ask questions. Is the business real? Of course, yes. Is it for everyone? Yes. Would I have 1 hour, 2 hours to put in the business to make 50K to 4 million every month? Yes. Do I need to sell a market product? No. Do I need to convince anybody? No. Is this a business investment? God, this is a business and not investment. Will I be given support sense of it? Obviously, yes. So how do I start? Make your payment right now. Join the Millionaire School for Mentorship Training and Coaching. Get the business tools and materials. Submit your account number and share the information. And this is the end of our program today right now. So you are interested, I would like to take questions from you. And for those that want to pay their money right now, if you just came late, you have a question for me, kindly unmute yourself, tell us your name, tell us your location, and I will take your question. So while we're waiting for questions to come in, I want to thank you so much, Ambassador Stanley, for joining us. Irene Kingsley, thank you so much. Boss Susan, Chulaka Ruth, Chizoba Nkidi, Daniel Edet, Eze Matthias, Henry John, Issa Mohammed, Dr. Love Dr. Mary, Puka Gon, Victor Ononiwu, EMH, and so many of us. Time will fail me to mention all the names. While waiting for questions to come in, I would like to give these special announcements. The promo is for 100K, and the promo is 49,990, approximately 50K. And please, if you're interested and you don't have the money to pay now, instead of to miss the promo, please do a payment, instrumental pay or deposit. You know why? Because if the promo is over, it's going to be 100K. Let's say, for example, you pay 30K, 20K, 10K, even if it's 5K, that's the least you can pay. When you come, you balance the difference of the promo price. Let's use the one of 49,990. You pay 5K, you balance 44,990. If you do the payment right now to the company's account on the screen, so, and you send the evidence of payments to the customer care line on the screen, the WhatsApp line. Please, when you do that, tell the customer care line you need my personal number. My name is Engineer Ofon Ubokudom. He or she will give my personal. Chat me up, WhatsApp me. I'll add you to the Millionaire School where you will properly mentor and train. Of course, where you can start submitting your account number, make money every day. And if you're here, or maybe someone share the video with you, or we share the video with you, or I share the video with you, and you go through the video recorded program and you are not okay, you have question, please do well to call us and ask us your question. We'd love to work with you, because the sky will be our starting point. This is the best we can take right now. Since no question is coming in, let me check the comment section. What I have questions here. Thank you. I'm more than enough. Okay, there's no question coming in. So I believe that all of you will start making your payment right now. At least choose the portfolio of your choice and make the right decisions. I would recommend you to start from the highest one. If money is not a factor, start from the lowest and upgrade. But just get yourself started, because the future belongs to those who see possibility before it becomes obvious. We'd like to support you. We'd like to work with you. See you at the top, and the sky will surely be our starting point. So, and the best we can do right now is to tell you, have a wonderful time. And I think that's just the best I can go. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time. See you at the top. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Make your payment right now so we can work with you. Thank you.